So guys, welcome back to video for bot number 13. We are supposed to run bot number 13, but unfortunately it is not going through. The bot is malfunctioning. That means, as usual, 13 is always a bad number. So let's run bot number 14 and see how it will be performing. So this is the bot that we are supposed to be running at bot 13, but let's just go to King Binary bot and see how it is performing. Now this is one of the strangest bots you're going to run. Why am I saying so? Because you're going to be, I think it was developed by King Binary bot in action, something like that. I'm not certain. If you check online, maybe you'll find the person who developed this bot. This bot is very strange in the sense that it will risk your stop loss instead of risking the amount. So it means if I was using it, I will need to do a lot of tweaking to make sure that the bot is okay. So it will ask you for prompts, and it is expecting to give a number at the top here when you run the bot, same to stop loss. The problem is that these things is like they were interchanged. So let's see. So let's run the bot. What is your stake? I'll place $10. It is expecting a number. What is your take profit? Let's give it 100. It will be using this take profit to run. I don't know why there's that confusion. Stop loss is, let's give it 1,000 and see. So it is already up and running. Let's see how it's going to perform. Now, how does the bot work? It is a digit bot working with over and under as the contract, but in this case it is working with under only. So the amount of money it is risking, I've already placed here in this prompt that came outside here. So it is dealing with how many ticks. It is dealing with 5 ticks per stick. So let's see how it's going to run. Then I think it is having some timer of about 15 seconds before it can run again. So let's wait and see if it will run eventually after 15 seconds. It should be fairly over by now. So I told you this bot is very strange a little bit. There are other parts. So I think that 15 seconds is over, and now it is running again with a martingale of 41.94. So if it loses this, we are nearing our stop loss. And I place my stop loss at I think 1,000. Let me hope so that it can give me enough data regardless. Furthermore, we are using demo money, so there's no problem even if it's going to be taking a lot of money. But as for you, you will place like 0.35 when you want to run this bot and test it, and then you will gauge based on the performance. So I think it is placing if the result is a loss, then change initial amount by initial amount, multiply this asterisk here is multiplication, multiply by 3.33. so the initial dollar was $10, and then it was multiplied by this. I don't know if there are some added calculations, because $10 it should be initial change initial amount by initial multiplied by 33, and then it is now adding the $10. So currently it has done the same with 184, and it has run in profit. That is why we are back to -9 instead of -53 in total. So let's see how the bot is faring on still. So else initial amount to take profit. Now this is where the strange part is coming about. If the first if let me interpret for you this. If the stake is not a loss, if the trade is not a loss when it is about to restart, it should do this. It should set the initial amount to be equal to take profit. That is exactly what it has done here. It just took my $100 I set as take profit and used it as the initial amount instead of initial amount. This one should be changed to initial amount, not take profit. I think maybe that was a mistake from their side. It should be changed to initial profit, initial amount, because if the result is not a loss, it means it's a winner. For that reason, we ignore this block and move to this other block, which is else set this to that, and it should not be take profit. Instead, it should be the initial balance variable. So you see that confusion there about. So if you download this, if you use this bot, please scroll this side and then shift this one to initial balance. Just click that one, initial balance. So it has recovered this. That is why I said it's a little bit strange, because I've not gone through how it is working. If stop loss is less than take profit, then if total profit is negative, add absolute. So that is why it is adding that amount of money it initially lost to recover. So that is the condition that is set there, which is okay. Stop losses, don't revenge trade. That's nice. Wolf Hunter. I think that should be the name of the bot. Okay. This one. I think he's still waiting for the 15 seconds I said here to elapse, so that you can make the next run. You can still change this one to some maybe 30 seconds, 1 minute, 60. You change everything to seconds. So this was a little bit strange. So please, before you use the bot, please do the editing as I've said to the bot, so that it can run without being strange, because it doesn't make sense to be shuffling amounts like this. Because if we check this transaction, it is shuffling from 100 to 450, 100, 186, yet my take profit was that $100 it is taking here. So that one needs to change. Now as we are waiting for it to see if it's going to add more losses to this loss, I think I can show you the other stress test I'd already done. So when you come here, the same bot operating under the same condition with this unchanged initial amount, with this unchanged, this is how it performed. So it is indicating here that it had one loss, but I'm not seeing the loss. Oh yeah, there is this loss here. So it jumped all the way from using my normal amount of $1 to equating it to take profit, and that is how it was able to reach this crazy amount of money within the shortest time possible. And that is extremely risky for you who is trading. So make sure you do that changes before your account can be wiped within no seconds. Within some few seconds you could be down 0%. So this trade is still proceeding on. As you can see, it punched out 450 and now it has back to be taking my take profit as the initial amount instead of my initial amount of $10 I staked. So it has lost it again. I'm expecting it to punch 450 again. So like I said, if you want to make that changes, come to this other block and change this amount to initial amount. So if I stop right now and run it again, it will be using the initial amount and not the initial amount that I placed under this prompt here, this pop-up here. It will shift it to the $10 after the traders made a win, else it will be continuing using this material until it will make take profit. So it is back to punching 430, which is absurdly insane. I wouldn't recommend anybody to use that amount of money. This amount of money, you can trade with it in forex market and trade real market, or even trade the volatilities, but in the forex manner, not in these mathematical formulas that are already rigged against you. So you can come here and trade them. So currently the one that is available is that. I'm not sure why. Maybe if I search the other ones, because I can see it is the only one available here. So this is the market that now I can trade and make money, because it is not that much rigged in out of our favor. Like I can see so many opportunities here that I would have taken. Like this one I had shown you in another video. This one is another one which could have provided another nice opportunity when we get a break of structure somewhere there. I trade SMC, so if you are interested in that, you can hit me up. I'm still not taking students, but if you have checked binary and you did not make money and you downloaded all these things, it means now you are good to go. You don't want now to gamble your way out of forex trading. So if that is the case, then I ask you to make sure that you check my Telegram. I'm posting this kind of trades every day, so that at least somebody can learn from them. This strategy, the only way how I trade it is extremely personal. I've customized it after several times of making losses. So if I'm